Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Last week on Khyber Shards, we had a discussion, which describes most of our episodes, I know, but this time we were discussing whether or not to join Dane in going back to the Cannith facility that he was captured while attempting to raid. Dane says they are working on developing a mechanical being that will be able to track and hunt people with aberrant marks. And Thora is unwilling to participate in a preemptive strike and wants to deal with it when it happens. Dane believes that a war is coming and he'd rather fight it on his own terms. And so it has been the strike force's task to determine whether or not they will help Dane or not. Ezri has pretty firmly landed on Thora's side. Ari likewise on Thora's side, though willing to bend if the group were to go the other direction. He's going to stay with the group. And Pog went off and had a somewhat heated conversation with Dane on the subject. And
was that a conversation?
Shade and Shade and Ari.
That was a sermon.
Yeah. Shade was taken on a field trip by Ari to an ice cream shop, where Ari received a task. And that is partly to make room for the fact that Eric's not going to be able to be with us tonight. And so Ari has been assigned by the Forgotten Prince to steal the jar of endless toppings. So
I understand that assignment. Like, for the record, I'm with him on this one. I want that.
I feel like that could easily become another, like, villain origin story. Like, this person's entire livelihood is based upon the fact that they inherited this wondrous magical item.
I'm hoping that Ari discovers...
Go
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm just trying to imagine the kids finding out that we have this endless toppings jar and that we're not going to keep it. That Ari's gonna then give it back to somebody.
I like the idea of a super villain like the Polka Dot Man, but throwing toppings out of a jar that never stops.
Mr. Sunday.
Perfect. Dibs for my next character. When Pog dies, I've got dibs.
That's good. Well done. So that's where we left off. And we pick back up at the mansion, back at the school, with Pog returning from his night at the Sword and Sheath. And I don't know, what would Ezri be up to? Is Ezri still distributing his worldly possessions?
He ran out of things to distribute. There weren't so many. They just wanted to make sure they were taken care of. But definitely he's been working on sort of de-dangering his lab. Just sort of making it less deadly in there, a little more organized. But yeah, I mean, probably he's doing a lot of, like, going over to the edge of the island every now and then and just, like, looking over and then walking back inside.
Okay. So, Pog, you return.
Yes. And first walking up to the strike force table where we had been meeting to see if anyone's around it. Is anyone at the table?
Esri apparently is not. Ari certainly is not.
Shade would be. Shade, you left hastily, and so Shade in her anxiety and panic would be waiting for you to get home.
You found a note on the table, Shade, from Ari, explaining that he got a job from the Forgotten Prince. It's not dangerous, just stupid. That he'll be back later.
Shade finds all of the jobs from the Forgotten Prince stupid, so makes sense.
Hi, Shade.
Hey, Pog, you okay?
I am. Is Ari still here? Can we?
Nope.
I'd like to talk to you guys. No. Okay. That's weird.
Oh, he left a note.
He left and left a note behind. What is the note
She hands
for?
it to you.
Can I know it?
I hope so.
Hmm.
It didn't say don't show to Pog.
Well, I like this note. This is a good note. And Pog is going to look around for something to write with. Come back and sit down at the table with you. Shade, I don't like this.
I thought you said it was a good note.
Not that, yes, I did. But I like it because it's funny. It's funny that Ari can go do something as soon as he wants to and leave us a note. But we have to wait for other things. He gets to decide to go do things he thinks are important. Not tell us until after he's already made that decision. But we have to sit here and follow what Thora says and not have a vote. That seems fair. I don't like it.
I don't think he really had a choice in that, though. We should probably ask him, though. Like, maybe it's like a timed thing. And he's like, gotta go. Then I have definitely thought it's safer if I don't take y'all on missions. Because when I keep taking you on missions, you get killed. Not you. You don't die.
Not yet. I don't think that's a forever thing. But
apparently not.
I don't know why we keep waiting for things to get worse when we know they will. If there's a bad thing and we can fight against it while it's bad, or wait until it's a terrible thing, I don't know why we wait for terrible things. Because there's not been a single time that we waited and didn't still have to do it and just made it harder on ourselves. That's all I'm saying. And I'm tired of not feeling like we're doing the good that we could be doing. We're doing the okay that we can after waiting.
Yeah. I'm with you that, like, now we know there's a problem. A big problem that harmed all of us.
A big murdery
and we could
problem.
do something right. and we could do something about it. I think my fear is that if we left this place where we have made a home, what if they're unprotected? I have not had a family to protect before, and it feels like a lot.
I agree, and I'm not saying they shouldn't be protected. I'm saying that it's not always bad to leave to protect. Because us waiting is saying that they can just get as many murder machines as they want and come to us before we do anything. And there could be a lot of families and a lot of homes that are dead before they get to us.
That's what I told Esri. Was like, don't we attract them here now if we wait?
How much more can we do before being here doesn't make anybody here safe? It just makes them live where our danger comes to. I understand, but I don't agree with this decision. And I don't think I'm gonna wait anymore after this. This one,
Like
Esri
this-
and Ari are very, very strong about waiting with Thora. And I told Dane that he's doing things wrong. But I'm not going to wait the next time someone says they need us until that need hurts people.
But just to make sure, but you're gonna wait now with this one and go with Thor and not Dane.
That's what we decided.
Okay.
That's the strike force on this one. But I don't know
okay.
if it will be the way I agree anymore. And on the back of Ari's note, Pog is going to write, "You should have waited till it was more dangerous," and slide it under his door.
But she's just following you, like, as you're walking to go put this under the door. But will you wait long enough to tell us that you're not waiting? Like, will you go, but you'll tell us before you go, and then we can go with you?
I never want to go alone. Yeah, really, kind of anywhere. I'm working on that, but I don't ever want to go anywhere alone, especially to bad things or fights, but I will if I have to. So, yes, I will make sure I tell you.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. I won't sneak out in the middle of the night and leave a note telling you I've gone on an adventure by myself. You don't have to worry about that for me.
I would. But I think it would make y'all very mad, and I don't want to make you very mad.
It would. Because I've gone on
Getting
every...
so better at getting people.
I've always gone wherever any one of the strike force has said we should go. That's why it feels bad when I think we should go somewhere. And we don't.
That would feel very bad. I am sorry.
They're never for me. It's other people, which is why I feel 2 times bad. But it's okay. It's okay.
I care more about you than other people.
Care about you more than other people too.
Thank you.
And then a genuine and not to make Small feel little pat on the head, because affection is still not necessarily a strong suit.
Of either one of us.
Yeah. It is intended with purity. I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a good night, Shay.
Good night.
And he does.
What's Esri looking for?
Meaning?
What do you mean?
Well, you said Esri was occasionally going over and looking over the edge of the island.
Right. Someone coming to summon him.
Okay.
Oh, so Esri thinks the other people don't wait for anything at all.
He left with the very distinct impression of ambiguity around how he was going to be contacted, and so not knowing and not really having anything to do now, he just gets bored and then goes and looks and just sees if there's any like spy looking people waiting at the bottom for someone to come down. Or
in the library, the bust is just ringing and ringing and ringing.
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I like those. 11.
Nope.
No one looks like spy.
Nope. No one looks like a spy.
Which means that everyone is.
So the day proceeds. Classes begin, and towards the end of the day, Esri, we'll say, since you're wandering back and forth between the house and the cliff. Towards the end of the day, you see Forge come out of the house.
Okay.
And glance around, and then begin making their way toward the stairs.
Okay. I'll don't know if this will work. I'm unsure. I've never tried. Well, Esri's unsure. I will telepathically say, what you doing there?
Forge stops and slowly
to your left.
Where? Esri.
That's me.
Forge turns and walks towards you.
You can hear me. That's interesting. Does that mean you have a soul?
I am alive.
That was mostly
what
a troll.
Soul is.
I have no idea.
Then I do not know.
I could kill you and then try to talk to you after you were dead. That would tell us something.
Did you need something?
You never leave. Where are you going?
I am leaving.
Right, no, I understood that, but to do what?
After listening to the loud conversation in the upper floor of the school, I believe I must go and assist Dane.
Oh, you mean like leaving? Like, huh.
Leaving. What does the doubling of the word indicate?
Permanence.
Oh, I don't know. I hope not. Perhaps if something goes very wrong.
Well, Dane's missions seem to encourage that.
How many have gone wrong?
Well, the 2 people that went with him to his last one turned into scorpion folk.
I think that is unlikely to occur to me.
Acid blood and the like. No, you seem a lot more like the kind of thing that they want to enslave in a different way.
Yes, that is why I think I need to go and help him.
Did you talk to Thora before?
Thora is not going.
I know, but did you talk to her about you going?
I did not speak to... Well, I have now spoken to you about going.
I'm not really in like a good moral place to tell people what to do, I suppose. Nevertheless, you should probably talk to her first. Just...
Why?
Well, she's tangentially the reason you're not in a box. And she knows a lot more about Dane and these sorts of things than any of us. It would be... I don't know exactly how you make decisions, but it would be additional data at very least.
I have heard her reasons, and his reasons, and I do not know who is right in regard to this place, but if the people who kidnapped me and put me in that box wish to use beings like me to harm beings like me, I think I need to stop that. Well,
And you think you can?
I believe I can help
Then you should probably at least talk to her out of respect. Even if it's just to say goodbye.
I see. This is etiquette.
Yeah. Something like that.
Very well. And Forge turns and walks back toward the building and into the building.
What am I saying?
Who is this guy?
Go over to River's tree. I don't just to be heading somewhere.
Pog or Shade or one of you, or maybe both, will say, as you are downstairs acquiring dinner or something like that, you watch Forge walk through the front door, across the foyer, through the library, open Thora's office door, step inside, and say, "Thank you, Thora. Goodbye." And turn around and walk back the same path and out the door.
Forge, where are you going, buddy? You.
I am leaving.
Oh. You need someone to, like, walk with you, or are you carrying groceries? I can bring in back some nuts and bolts. I can help carry.
I do not require groceries. I am going to the Sword and Sheath to
Hey, I know that place.
Dane and help him.
Oh. Huh. I get it.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you need to take with you?
I do not think so.
Okay.
I do not own any of the things downstairs.
Oh, no, I didn't know if you needed anything to help you while you were... Because you're not, like, carrying a sword, or even a knife.
I do not own those things.
You know Dane is going to fight, right? He's going to do killings.
Perhaps we will acquire those things.
I know that sometimes the strike force takes way too long to get ready for things, but you should be at least a little bit ready before doing something.
I have inferred that Dane will not immediately go out the door and towards the facility when I arrive. I presume there will be some opportunity to acquire things.
Okay, I just want you to come home at the end of it, because we got a lot of cool things to make here still, and a lot of protecting to do here, so...
Thank you, Pog. I hope that will happen. Goodbye. Forge turns and goes out the door. So yeah, like 3 minutes later, Ezra, you see Forge out the door and go across the yard. Pog
walks to the door and just looks after him.
As you're standing there, Pog, you hear behind you, "What was that?"
Oh, he's just going to do what needs to be done.
What needs to be done?
Action. He's going to take action. He's going with Dane.
Going with Dane.
And Pog turns around. Walks back inside. Not distinctly away, but that's...
Tora turns around and heads back into her office.
I'll sort of mutter up into the tree. I don't know if River's there or not. I don't know if it's obvious or not. Maybe it is, but well, I think I just failed my job interview for our etiquette professorship.
The tree's branch shifts slightly and stops the sun out of your eyes.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
That is adorable.
Yes. So, Forge departs. And the rest of the day proceeds. Upstairs, or I guess it's not upstairs, over in their wing of the building, the younglings are over in their little smaller common area, and Donabella is holding forth. And River went with them and, like, killed all the bad plants. And now Forge left because Dane has a mission to do some kind of quest, but there's some sort of argument. I don't really know what it is, but there were angry people.
When do you sleep? Because you know everything, or at least you're making up a lot of things, because this is a lot of conversations that you're just supposed to know about, and I'm just supposed to believe you?
Well, there was like, they came back, the other day, and then there was loud conversation about Dane.
You weren't sleeping? I was asleep.
I was, no, I was awake. Because there was a loud conversation.
So,
loud conversations
what
are
is the
always
strike
worth
force?
listening to.
You and I did not have
What's
the same
the
house.
Crusher doing? What's the Crusher doing?
I think the dramatic word is brooding.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of
That's a
cool.
good word.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
It's like being grumpy, but in a cool way.
Oh.
Well, if he's staying, then I'm staying.
I don't have...
You weren't invited to go anywhere.
I don't think they want this.
Correct.
I mean, I don't know. We could probably do some cool things.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I just got really sweaty in the hands thinking about it, and I don't know if that's the right choice.
Is that part of your power?
Not that I know of. This is just a lot right now.
Oh, okay.
Are you going?
River can do a lot more than we can do.
And they left her. She didn't go.
Yeah, she didn't go with them. She followed them.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean-
and she rescued them.
Oh, so we should follow Dane.
I don't know where he's going. I don't really know who he is.
Then why do you think we should follow him?
Didn't...
Your plan is weird.
I don't know, but something cool is going to happen, and I don't know what it is.
Well, if it was cool, then the strike force would be there, right?
That's a good point.
They're the ones with the cool things. And if they're not there, how cool can it be?
Okay.
I mean, the one with the eyes did leave also.
Who?
I just feel like it has to be said. You can't you shouldn't just follow people because something cool might happen. That's
Why not? You're going to miss the cool things.
because it's dangerous.
Well, all the coolest things are.
You scaredy cat. You're so scared.
You just said you were scared.
What? No, I did not. My hands did, though.
Okay.
Are we still having classes or what? Like, nothing.
Yeah, it's the end of the school
Everything's
day.
weird now.
He said it was the end of the school day.
Yeah.
Pip's gonna blame his
but
sweaty
like-
palms on all the pull-ups from Hog's gym class.
Everyone keeps leaving.
Professor Fletcher doesn't.
That's true.
That's
He's
true.
a very good professor.
He is the most, like,
I believe you.
teachery one.
Right, no, we
Yeah.
learn things in his class. That's great.
Yes, we do.
So, the day ends. Strike Force retire. Ari sends a message via the communicator. This is still not dangerous, but it is more complicated than I thought it was. And there are sprinkles everywhere.
Put your shirt on and get home.
Bring some sprinkles home?
Or leave sprinkles where they are. I'm not sure what the context is here.
If you get in trouble, just make sure that there is a trail of sprinkles and we'll come get you.
It's a really good idea, Pog.
Thank you.
Unless turning sprinkles into a trail involves violence. Again, with the context.
It could always end in violence.
That night. Let's see. Shade. Will you make a perception check with disadvantage unless you have some really good reason why Shade wouldn't be asleep?
Loading.
No,
Loading.
but I would love to make one up right now.
Well, okay. I guess
Modem noises.
I will give you a regular roll because Cal would also be sleeping where you are sleeping on the balcony, and so between the two of you, you can roll a regular perception check.
It's not gonna matter.
Can Cal roll a perception check?
Correct.
Because Shade is in a coma.
Shade rolled a 1. So I'm going to go ahead
We
and
should
push
probably
that
check on Shade.
because
Wait, how are you gonna passively push this while asleep?
Yeah.
because I wanna.
You gotta have.
Shay just has that kind of FOMO.
Right? She loves to be left out. She doesn't like to not notice things.
Oh my goodness.
Cal like nudged her when he noticed what was going on.
Nope.
Oh man.
So,
We're both snoring on the balcony.
yes. And you don't notice someone go through the window.
Cool.
When you say in through the window,
Mhm.
you mean my window?
I do mean that.
Okay, that's all right.
That is the thing I mean.
Tight.
I guess you can make a perception check with disadvantage, Esri.
All right.
Sleeping all weird doesn't give you advantage.
Well, my second one was a natural 20,
Oh.
but my first one was a 15 total.
That's way better than a 1.
You're not wrong.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, you do not wake up.
Oh,
Whoa.
No.
No time travel for this one.
So it is very, very early. Not quite dawn, Esri, when you come out of your dream state. And there is an elf sitting in a chair, your desk chair or something, in the corner, staring at the bust of Jalere, which is sitting on your desk.
Oh, he's gathered, or they've gathered. Do I immediately recognize this person?
You do not.
Esri is going to jump up and his mark flares and his entire body shrivels.
Oh.
His face, his nose sinks into his face. His clothes instantly rot and
Harry Potter
are moldy, but like not in like the good way, but like that he normally has, but like a new sort of bad way. And his eyes glow that bright sickly green. I'm gonna use my Shroud of Mabar.
Wow. Awesome.
Is there
Mabar, the elephant,
and he's I believe he has he floats.
did you just become? I'm gonna ask you for a third
no.
time this
But
episode.
he does-
Who is this guy?
And he'll just, who are you?
The elf,
And he's gonna reach his hand out as like and prepare basically prepare a spell to attack.
The elf starts badly, like leaps backwards, and the chair thumps against the wall. They stumble, fall, and then bounce back up. And as they bounce back up, a short sword appears, and it's put out in a guard position. I am Vaden Uruvi.
Drop it.
You drop it.
I have dark vision now
Mm-hmm.
as part of this form. Does that help anything? But I mean, I don't recognize that name, right?
Vaden you don't, but Uruvi you do.
Oh, right. I said not to come here.
Yes, you did. No one's been harmed. No one's going to be harmed.
That remains to be seen.
I suppose that's fair.
I will then shout, Shade!
I can wake
Perception
up to this,
check.
right? My failed roll doesn't have me in a coma. Shade springs up. He does not normally yell in his sleep, and goes to the window.
Mhm. There's a zombified.
What?
There's a zombified Esri, and an unknown elf.
Holding a sword.
You haven't done this before, right, Esri?
No,
this is
This is
Terrifying.
new.
okay. Well, Shade would very much like to attack the elf.
Let's go.
Uh-huh. Yep, that tracks.
You had to know this was
I'd like
coming.
to shoot it with an arrow. Right.
I mean, okay, prepared to shoot with an arrow, there must be some moment of preparation in that.
What is the nature of Shade's
The
attack?
drawing of the arrow.
Yeah.
Seeing Shade prepare to attack, I will wait. And then
Is
turn
the
back.
elf controlling you? Are you?
Of course. Turning back to the elf, say, "Speak."
I've come to talk on behalf of Lady Aruvi. You see, there's just no winning in this sort of situation, because if I'd woken you up in the middle of the night, you'd have been angry. And I wait for you to wake up on your own, and you're angry. And if I'd come
I
to the
can
door,
win in this situation.
and if I'd come to the door, you'd have had all sorts of questions asked about it.
Make me less angry.
Very well. Lady Aruvi has a task. She said it would... I don't know what your association with her is exactly, but she said it would demonstrate goodwill. To her patron.
Then I wish her luck in it.
A task for you.
What task?
He reaches in his belt and puts the sword away, reaches in his belt, takes out
Careful.
a piece of paper. Seems not long ago there was a raid on an Emerald Claw base here in Stormreach, and a significant artifact was stolen that was acquired for Lady Aruvi by the Emerald Claw, and she'd like it reacquired.
What artifact?
A sword. I have a description of it.
It is a sword of souls.
Yes.
What do I get?
She said you would have a better understanding of that than I would. As I said, I don't know what your association is with her and what arrangements you've made with her, but she said to tell you this would demonstrate goodwill to her patron.
Put his hand out for the paper.
I don't mean to offend, but when you turned that way, your clothes all rotted, so if I hand you this, is it gonna decompose and then I have to go back and get it rewritten?
That's a good question.
Let's see.
He glances around and then picks up a piece of parchment off of your desk and sets it in your hand.
I don't think so.
All right. And then he hands you the piece of paper.
Why do you have that? Looking down at the bust.
Saw it in the library. Figured you'd be asleep for a few hours, so I put it up here, have a little conversation, and while I waited, there's not usually so much waiting when I'm sneaking into places. I didn't really want to interrupt whatever it was you do when you're sleeping.
It's very weird.
You should go.
All right.
So you don't want me to shoot him?
Probably for the best.
Right, all right. Fine. What exactly is your association with Lady Aruvi?
I'm starting to rethink any association.
Oh. Well. That's a shame. Cheers. He walks back to the window. Excuse me, miss.
She backs up while still having
The
arrow drawn.
He slips lithely through the window, glances around, and then goes over, hops onto the railing of the balcony, onto the roof, trots easily along the roof, and then slides down one side of the house and off towards the edge of the island.
As Esri relaxes, the form drops.
What? What is that?
It's it appears to be stationary.
No. Not the paper. The thing you just did. Or had done to you?
I'm not sure exactly.
You should get that looked at.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. But now I'm in a tight spot. I was pretty definitive on them not coming here. I thought.
He did not listen. You aren't gonna do that alone, right? We do the things together. Yes?
We'll talk about it.
This is us talking about it.
Well, I mean, we should probably tell Pog too.
He will agree with me.
And, well, who did we give that sword to? It was one of, Thora's people, right? One of her contacts?
Lucan was his name.
It was Lucan.
Good memory.
Yeah, Luke. What was his last name, Shade?
Stellas.
Stellas.
Yeah, no, I certainly didn't make note of that. Gosh. Why does it always have to be a thing? It's always a thing. Maybe they'll just give it to us.
Maybe. You could ask nicely.
We should figure out what to. This is not what I was expecting.
And I think
at all.
That's probably a good spot to pause, as this is going to require some conversation. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can find links to all of our social media in the description down below, including a link to our merch store and to Colin's Twitch, where he is sorry, BTR. The O is 0. New episodes of Khyber Shards drop every Monday. New Khyber Shards answers every Friday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.